Hey, so after the last post I had done for my body positivity, I had gotten quite a few different positive comments, which was nice. It was very nice. And so I thought to myself, long, what can I do to ride that coastline? I mean, we already know that I'm doing my best to be just overly confident as I can be, even though I'm, 2 steps forward, 1 step back most days. Still working on who I am as an individual, still with lots of changes to come, and hopefully with those changes, everything will be better. So I was thinking, when the pandemic first started and my daughters were here pretty much full time because they were homeschooled at that point, they still had PE to do. So, for the most part, I would get up with them because I was laid off as well. My entire work shut down for quite a while. And I would get up with them and we would exercise because a part of their homeschooling, because for some reason they added PE in on that you had to record. And we would do PE, we would work out, we would do lots of things. We would dance a lot of dancing, a lot of movement, things like that. And I even tried to start doing that with Love for a while, and that was fun. I really enjoyed doing that with her to the point to where she told me once that nobody pushed her like I did, and she really enjoyed that. That was nice. But I never really had anybody to be there with me to help push me. It was all my own motivation, and usually I would just fall out pretty quickly because I would have no motivation. What am I doing this for? Who am I doing this for? Nobody's doing it with me. Nobody's helping me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing. And so it would quickly teeter off when I would try to exercise in any sort of, way. I had signed up to go to my work's gym until, again, the pandemic hit and they pretty much cut it off. And then all gyms went down. Now the gyms are back up and running. I don't really want to pay money to go to a gym. I really don't. Too much of an introvert. But I was thinking of getting some exercise equipment for the house, mainly weights, because that's all I really know how to do. And I don't know, maybe I should videotape some of that. Maybe I should record some of that to hold myself accountable, and put them up so that that way when I do it, I know that I'm doing it. Kind of like one of those idioms where it's like, if you didn't take a picture of you at the gym, were you really there? And I can kind of understand that mentality now, thinking back on it, that sometimes we have to take that picture, not only for other people, but for ourselves, because it's there, we're trying to show out. So we always go, and then we end up actually doing work. And that's always been my mentality, I guess, right now, is that I'm trying to think of ways that maybe I can better myself and hold myself accountable, even if I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I don't really know. I have no exercise routine. I don't know what's good for me. I don't know anything along those lines, but I know that I've lost weight from just not eating. And I know my muscle mass is top tier, as it's always been. I mean, if you think my arms are big, you should really look at my calves. I'm not going to show you them right now because I'm in the shower, obviously. But I remember a time that Scarlett said to me, "You know, Dad, if people only looked at your legs, they would think you were a bodybuilder." And that's kind of true. I've been on my feet the majority of my life. So my calves are like literally rock hard. Probably the strongest things on my body, other than my heart. But I mean, that's just a thought. What, I don't know why I'm asking, but what are your feelings? You who have decided to watch, you who follows me to some extent. What do you think? Is it worth it? Is it not? Sometimes we look to others for confidence and ability. Because if we don't have any sort of insight, what do we do? What do we do?